The dot won't be before you long. But come on in and tell a friend that we're here. We're on. And just check it in with y'all. Till is on the other side. She's sitting right here. Um, I don't see the live on mine. So you see it? Hey y'all. Hey YouTube. How y'all doing? Welcome. Hey Miss Jean. This is the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Hey Miss Melissa. Hey DeMadre. How y'all doing? Hey Miss Tanya. How you doing, honey? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? I'm just trying to see the live. There it is. All right, y'all. Hey, Miss Teresa and Randy. How y'all doing? Thank you for sharing, Miss Teresa. Hey, Miss Melissa. How you doing, honey? Hey, Miss Yates over on YouTube and Miss Jean. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss India. Hey, Miss Edith. Miss Pearl. Miss India. Hey, y'all. I want to tell you thank you to my supporters. I don't say that enough. Everybody support, but the people with the green badge, and we're about to do something special for y'all. Before I get into anything, I just want to tell you all, I told you, hey, Miss Jean, hey, Miss Grace over here on YouTube. Miss Grace, I understood that you could not find me back on Facebook. So we are trying to go, when I tried not to go live on YouTube, she'll say go live on YouTube too. So here we are. I'm not going to be before you long. I just want to tell y'all, I told y'all last night I wasn't feeling good. And I know y'all probably always say, she say that, but then she comes out and it doesn't appear. Well, I stayed up pretty much all last night. I would have came back yesterday, but I was too sick to drive. I did not tell Tia. And I told y'all I wasn't feeling good, but I was going to go to the doctor. And I did. And lo and behold, you will not believe it. I had the flu. I knew I had a temp of 102 this morning and had fever all throughout the night. But then by the time I got ready to leave, it had, the fever was gone. I still felt bad. I was still real weak and wasn't able to eat anything, just drinking Gatorade and water. And so when I got back, I went to the doctor, and of course they tested me for everything, COVID, the flu, strep, all of that. And I have to be extra careful because I do have chronic severe asthma. So when they came back in now, she said, you got the flu? I said, a flu? She said, yes. I said, I thought it was just the upper respiratory or something. Y'all give me a few antibiotics and send me on my way. Because I got to be back in the office tomorrow. She said, you ain't going back tomorrow. So I have the flu. But I'm going to be fine. But when I come out here, I put my best foot forward because you just never know. But I was feeling bad last night. I'm feeling bad now. I had to get up and say, let them know how I'm doing. That's what I had, the flu and a sinus infection. And a sinus infection will almost unalive you, you think. Sinus infections are not good. So I was kind of glad about that. Thank you, Miss Alice. Y'all, I just want to say this. Enough about that. But listen, y'all. Hey, Miss Tracy Robertson. Y'all had bad things to say about one of the posts. Why y'all talking about their post? Where my peanut butter and jelly folks at? Y'all say y'all like peanut butter and jelly? Ignore it. Yes, it will. It will knock you off your feet. I feel extra bad, and I've been having this headache. I mean, I feel bad. I really do. Uh, did not want COVID and don't have it, but definitely didn't want it. Thank you, Miss Melissa. And I will. That's why I'm not going to be out here long because I will be back tomorrow night for Hot Topics. Because this is what I want y'all to do. Y'all are going to be looking in the Massey case and tell me whatever that's fake. What's fake, Miss DeMadre? If putting your best foot forward and coming out here and giving somebody a laugh or two to make their day better, that ain't fake. That's just not letting whatever's wrong with you overcome you. And you got to speak life into life. You can't just lay down and say, oh, no, when I get out here, I'm not going to come out here and, oh, y'all, pray for me. I'm so sick. Y'all start a GoFundMe for me. Send me some cash apps. I'm sick. I'm never going to do that. You're never going to see me do that. Nope, you're never going to see me do that. I love peanut butter and jelly, but never soda. Hey, Miss Paula, Miss Jean, until you get them sweat. Oh, Miss Jean, I've already had them. That's why I couldn't. That drink. Oh, what drink? Oh, I know the Madre. I know. It's just fun stuff that I find on the internet and just bring it to the squad. Now, most of the time, I will bring some stuff that I would want to cook. But most of the time, when you see Tia saying that we finna sit down and eat dinner, I have cooked that meal. I have. And one day, and Tia wants to do this, but she wants me to do it. She wants to have a segment where we cook from finished, from the start to finish. But Tia don't want to do it. She wants the doctor to do it. So I don't know about all that. Hey, y'all over on YouTube. But I want to say this to y'all. There's two things I'm going to talk about tomorrow because a lot of people have asked me to talk about that Massey's case. And people have asked me, have I heard of Project 2025? And I have. If you're not up on those, go look at them. And that's what we're going to kind of talk about tomorrow. I want to say something. Two people reached out to me about 4 weeks ago. One, I'm not going to say a lot about because I haven't checked it out. But one of them I will. And Tia knows this. One Saturday morning, about 3-4 weeks ago, I was resting. I was about to get up and go coupon. But I did not get up to go coupon. It's sad. Yeah, it is sad, Demadre. And I think she was suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. So I will be talking about that tomorrow. I'm taking medicine, y'all. So Tia, write that down. Make sure I know that. Paranoid schizophrenia, I think she was having bouts with, and maybe a little bit of depression as well. Just put some side notes so I know what it is. But people have sent me videos. I've received them, and we're going to talk about them. But I want y'all to write down Project 25. Project 2025. A lot of people have asked me to speak on it, and I'm going to speak on it without getting so much in political. We can talk about information within it without talking. Okay, so that's for tomorrow night hot topics. Like I said, about 3-4 weeks ago, it was on a Saturday morning. I was lounging, getting ready to go. Exactly, the Madre, she did. Some people, I would say this, some people say it was a setup. I don't know. Since I read what somebody had sent me last night, y'all please thumb the video up. Y'all please share it and send some reactions up on Facebook and YouTube. Please thumbs it up if you don't mind. I have some information on there. Send it to my inbox on the knowing Miss Melissa. So if everybody ain't got to see what you saying, but if you go up on my page and you hit this, send it there. And but anyway, so I was getting ready to go coupon and my phone dinged. And I looked and the message said, I believe you were speaking on me the other day. Immediately, I guess you could say I got on the defense, and you should never do that. And so I continued to read it. And they continue to shed light on some of the things that I had said. However, I already knew the things that I said that was true. I did not ask the person to come to the live because I just didn't want to do that. I was trying to get away from negativity, but the person said that you're on it. Everything that you're saying is the truth. And I know that you was target to be messed with. And, and I didn't understand. And the person went on to say, because, and it was not that Patricia woman. I verified who it was. I know who it is. I'm not going to say, but I did verify it. And so she went on to, to just shed some light on some stuff. It wasn't a setup. The sheriff deputy should have left when they didn't see no one, but she kept asking questions, made them stay longer. Okay, Miss Jean. Hey, Miss Turner. Good evening, Miss Kathleen. And so she went on to say, the person, that people, I do believe that you was being picked on. People do that. And they went on to say people do that to scare you, for you not to talk about it, this, that, and the other. I never told you all. And a lot of the hate stuff that comes, I never tell y'all that, because I was trying to move past that. I wanted to move past it. Well, for the last few days, I've been getting, more emails and inboxes and stuff. But let me tell you something. I don't get on here and talk about stuff I don't know. If I know and talk about something, don't you think somebody don't told me? And I verified. Now that's quite a sad situation, right? Yes, it is. It's sad all the way around, especially if it was mental illness that was, causing some of this. So anyway, I just wanted to say this. People like to report on stuff, but they need to go get the backstory to everything. And I'm gonna say this because a lot of people just, if it is known, yes, they do. They need to train all their officers with different things as far as mental health that's concerned. And paranoid schizophrenia is when you are paranoid about a lot of things. You are looking behind your back. You do think somebody's out to get you. You do think, y'all, please send up some reactions. I haven't seen any. I don't care if it's the hearts or whatever, send them up. Hey, Miss Bobby, and we miss you too, babe. I was thinking about you today. If you know someone could be having some type, but see, I don't know if this is true. And I don't even have to talk about that others. Let's just focus on this for a few minutes. Someone told me that, and I'm not sure, we have not verified this, because like I said, I got back, I went to the doctor, and I'm still not feeling the best. So I have not looked. If I said I've been out here looking, I'll be lying. But someone sent me a video and said something about his wife, a girlfriend, worked at a hospital where she treated this young lady, and it was all a setup when they came in her house. I don't know how that would be a setup. And they said other polices was there as well. Hey, Miss Thomas, girl. So I don't know. We're trying to sort out to see, because so many people will flood you with a lot of stuff. And I'm not sure how that was a setup. Do anybody know what I'm talking about? And I'm talking about the young lady, the massive lady, when they said that the girlfriend or the fiance or wife is a nurse and treated her at the hospital. So that's why they trying to say it's a setup. They say he was also let go, discharged from the military. I'm not sure if that's true. But then they say he has had several different policing jobs. So there's a lot in there. That's why it's going to come to Hot Topics Friday. But this is the thing. Once you're telling somebody that someone was out in the yard or whatever, thank you, Miss Bernice. How you doing, baby? If you tell somebody that somebody's in the yard, I don't see why the police had to come in. See, I'm not understanding any of that. Oh, yeah. Everybody, all law enforcement, EMTs, firefighters, all of them need to know, and first responders, about mental illness. And I continue to tell y'all, mental illness is real. It's real. And I love the way her family is acting up. They're keeping things kind of professional, down to her son. The only thing about it, he said he can't get through the video, and I understand that. But somebody need to dissect it, if it's just the attorney. Springfield, Illinois, Miss Indy, okay. Probably was Miss Eva. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Oh, she couldn't write it down. Hey, Miss Clark, you fine, baby. Hey, Miss McKay. Um, and that could be true. That's why I said let's have a talk about it, because a lot of people are interested in the case, and a lot of people are interested in Project 25. I get that 2-3 inboxes. Have you read it, Doc? Do you know? Of course. They came in because she kept asking questions, and they asked for ID. What kind of questions was she asking? Because see, this is the thing that we do a lot. And from this day forward, I want y'all to remember this. If you call the police, hey, Miss Sharon, and you call them to your house for whatever reason, I do kindly ask you to ask direct questions and answer them. If somebody asks you, what's your name? Lisa knowing. What's your date of birth? Give it to them. You ain't got to add nothing else. If you ever go to trial, answer the question that has been asked. Don't give them no more than you have to. I guess because she was in some type of a crisis. That's why she kept asking questions. But that wouldn't have been me. I would have stated I felt somebody was outside. I felt that I was in danger. My name is so and so, so and so. If they couldn't understand, do you have a pen? I'll write it down. And most of the time, if you tell them your name, I have never been asked to show my ID, just your name, your full name. Of course, I know it's different in different states. She walked in the house and they came behind her. See, that's the difference between, I don't know if she was looking for something, if she was looking for help. I don't know. But the thing about it is, I wouldn't have never, I talk to them if I have to, right there at the porch. I ain't coming back in here until they're going back to their vehicles and I'm coming in. You don't never give them too much of anything. I don't care who it is. And so somebody asked me, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm not going to answer that right now, but they asked, doctor, you think it was racially motivated? We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about Project 25 and the Sonia Massey's case, Miss Paula. And of course, at the end, if I have to wrap it up, I'll wrap it up, and then that'll be that. But that's Hot Topics. I'm going to be streaming from Facebook, and I'm going to be streaming from YouTube at the same time. And I'm about to let YouTube go. Y'all, I love you. Thank y'all for always coming out and showing up for the doc. Please thumb the video up. If you all do not know who I am Dr. Lisa Nolan. Please follow me on Facebook at Sending Out at The Knowing, and here on Sending Out Knowing. Y'all, I love you. God loves you more. This is the Doc and Tia over on YouTube, and we're out for the night.